All in for a treat. It's going to be a really good day.
And we'll have you covered with weather and traffic every 10 minutes.
Plus, Mark is on the road at another cool school.
So join us for Eyewitness News beginning at 4:30.
Welcome back, everyone. As we're getting all ready for our prom, we're also talking about what's hot on TV. And you know, if you're a Comcast customer, you have a new way to control and access what, when, and where you watch on TV right from your phone.
This phone, it has all the listings. I'm looking at it. Look at this.
Better Connecticut. Oh, yeah.
Who's Nate Berkus?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, Better Connecticut, 3 p.m., channel 233, CBS. You can program it from your phone. It puts the control in your hands. Take a look.
One of the coolest features is being able to use the iPad as a remote, or even your laptop as well. Both will work just as well, which is great. So you don't need to have an iPad to get the advantage of this. If you have a laptop, you can basically get this all on there, all this functionality.
Right from the app, you can scroll through a TV guide without using a remote control or interrupting anyone who may be watching programming already.
Your family is there watching something on TV and you want to kind of jump around. You can look on the guide here, see what's out there, see what you want to watch, scroll through, find a program you want, and be able to, basically up here, it gives you the opportunity to either record or watch TV. So you just click watch. You can change which TV you want to control within your house, and then it tunes right to it.
That's cool.
Yeah, and you're able to do that anywhere in the house.
And with the XFinity app, you can also search through all of Comcast's on-demand content.
We have upwards of 25,000 hours of content in our on-demand library, so it's a great feature for our customers. A lot of it is at no extra charge, but sometimes it can feel like a maze. There's just so much out there, and how do you access it?
There are features that allow you to filter your searches to narrow down your choices to programming that you're more interested in.
Whether it's a television show, whether it's a kids program, whether it's sports, whether it's a movie, and it'll come up on the iPad and ask whether you want to watch it on demand on your television, and you say yeah, and then it'll jump right to the on-demand portal where you'll confirm the purchase, because what we want to make sure is that people aren't sort of pushed into a place where they're buying something they don't want to buy.
So it's one thing if you're sitting in front of your TV in your living room, but if you're away somewhere or at work or maybe out to eat and you remember that you forgot to program one of your favorite TV shows, or maybe you want to watch one of your favorite TV shows, just go to the XFinity app here on your iPad and then scroll through whatever movies are available and whatever's on TV, and you can go ahead and do everything from here. So as long as you're somewhere where there's Wi-Fi, there are 11 networks that are currently on board, including HBO, Cinemax, Starz, and there are about 3,000 hours of content that you can watch right from your iPad anywhere that you go. And yes, there's more, a lot more. XFinity TV Online is a web-based feature that Comcast customers can log on to.
And once you're in there, it's really pretty amazing. There's upwards of 150,000 hours of content available. And so it's everything from broadcast shows. If you missed Dancing with the Stars or something like How I Met Your Mother, you can catch up on it the next day. You sign in so it can know who you are and what your cable package is, and it basically will align to that. So if you're an HBO customer or you're a Showtime customer, you can go right into the HBO and Showtime stuff.
But it's not just for programming that you missed last week. XFinity Online takes what on-demand has to offer to a whole new level.
With our on-demand piece that you'd get on your TV, there's sort of a finite amount of space in the servers which you can get access to. But with the online, that space really expands. So you can really have almost this whole history. You can look back multiple seasons if you missed, if you want to catch up, do a little marathon of your own. As you're traveling or from somewhere in a hotel, you can watch your favorite shows anywhere in the world where you have an online connection.
And where can you go these days where there is not a connection?
Yeah, not many places.
No, like I'm driving, you know, like I'll be driving home, and I get to my home, I get all my neighbors, I pop it up, and like all my neighbors' things are there. They're using mine, I'm using
private, though. You have to actually be able to.
All right, now, so the first thing is you have to have Comcast.
Yes.
This is a Comcast product.
You have to be a Comcast customer, but most likely you already have the XFinity service. Depending on what type of equipment you have in your house, you have to call Comcast, make sure that your equipment is up to date enough where you have the XFinity, but it's free.
Now, it's free. So if I call them and just check, because I have Comcast, and they might just say, hey, you have it, and start using it, and then on my iPhone, I could put it, and I could like, okay, I need to record Yo Gabba Gabba, and I could do it right there.
Exactly. You can scroll through everything, pick what you want to record. Like you can literally go in here and scroll through and say, oh, Better Connecticut, 3 o'clock, I forgot to record. And you just hit it and press record right on your iPhone. and it records it for you.
And that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you could be out grocery shopping and go, wanted to tape that. Boom. You're
How
done.
often does that happen, where
No.
you forget to record something you planned on recording, and then
You can also watch it, right? If you have an iPad, you're somewhere where you just don't have a television, you could actually watch the show.
you can watch it from your iPhone or your iPad. The app is free, so if you have an iPad or an iPhone, you just download the app. It's free, so you can use it like that. And then the coolest thing, I think, the coolest feature, all the movies, on-demand movies, you can actually scroll through, and there's pictures, like the DVD box for each movie. And sometimes you'll say, oh, I want to see that movie with Julia Roberts in it or whoever, and you can't remember the name of the movie.
Eat, Pray, Love.
I wouldn't recommend watching that movie.
I
but
heard it was awful.
Great book, terrible movie.
Great
Yeah.
book, terrible movie. Don't do it. But get the app. Comcast, Xfinity, right?
Thank
Xfinity
you so
app.
much,
Yeah.
Alessa. I had no idea. I hear all the
borrow your phone?
commercials and I
I want
didn't
to
know
watch
what
the
it
rest
was.
of the show. Okay, we'll be right back. Stay
Tom
with us.
Fashions coming up.